Mă ieși pe mine.
Citește. Început.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Father Dumitru Ichim, and this is the shy guy. He's so shy. It's Julian Theodor Ichim. So today's program is very special. We'll start with a surprise, or no? We leave the surprise to the end. What do you think?
Okay.
First of all, we are very glad that our friend, Professor Dr. Academician Nicholas Andronesco, was presented on the first cover of Marquis Who's Who inside, as you can see. And it was our pleasure to introduce to you this happy event. So
we'll start by reading from the Marquis Who's Who.
Just not everything, just a few. Academician Nicholas Andronesco, Professor, University of Bridgeport, Ansonia, Connecticut. A gifted mind in the fields of physics, mathematics, and literature, the award-winning academician Dr. Nicholas Andronesco has contributed countless research papers, books, methods, and projects that have been shaped his industries for several decades. For many than 20 years, he has transferred his vast wealth of knowledge, a hands-on experience to lecture hall as an impactful educator. He hopes to leave behind a legacy of establishing a more precise line of communication among people.
Dr. Andronesco's early passion lies in building airplanes and filmmaking. While studying film and filmmaking, he had the opportunity to meet the president of cinematography at the I.L. Carnegie Institute of Theater and Film Arts in the city of Bucharest, who advised him to study physics and mathematics before delving into cinematography. He subsequently developed a love for physics and mathematics and earned a Master of Science in Statistics, Economics, Cybernetics, and Artificial Intelligence to increase productivity. Dr. Andronescu most recently obtained a Doctor of Philosophy from University of Bridgeport in 2007 and a Master of Science in Physics from the Southern Connecticut State University in 2016.
Throughout the homeland in Romania, Dr. Andronescu established himself in the fields of physics, frequently presented papers and lecturing at many venues, including the National and Archaeological History Museum of Constanța, as well as finding success as an international physics coach in
the late 1990s, he served as a coach for the Yale Physics Olympics. Furthermore, between 1983 and 1985, he worked on a vast number of projects that combined physics, mathematics, and education, the research from which proved to be invaluable to students. Dr. Andronescu has primarily focused on research pertaining to the publication of cybernetic atom in 2012. In addition to the system he experimented with in order to better teach physics to students. Since arriving at university in the United States in 1991, he has excelled as a professor of physics at Fairfield University School of Engineering. Additionally, since 2001, he has served as a professor at the University of Bridgeport. In 1991, he was invited to attend conferences by 17 science and mathematics congresses in 9 countries, such as Austria, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Nova Scotia, Canada, the US, and Slovakia.
A brilliant academician researcher, Dr. Andronesco has authored and contributed to several books, studies, papers, articles, journals, short stories, poems, and this since 1970s, totally approximately 1,500 written works. What do you think about it?
It's good.
Among several other works, he has authored Discourse on the Method, Introduction in Cybernetic Analysis Literary, Constructivism in Physics Knowledge, Constructivism in Education, 18 volumes of economy and management, and 7 poetry books. In addition, as a devoted honorary member of Academy of Science, Culture, and Arts, he has also remained affiliated with the Romanian Society of Physics and Chemistry, the German Society for Mathematics, Economics and Operations Research, and the Bilingual Society of Bridgeport Schools.
So now we're going to the surprise. This guy is also a very established poet, and we're going to read some of his poetry from his poetry book, Dust from the Stars. Motto is the fire and sensitivity are from above. His first poem is called Predictions. 300 years ago, with dedication studying the God's law, Isaac Newton then predicted, inspired from the Bible by poor reading, in 26 will be the end of our world. And Newton now is dead, and the world is again coming to an end, some people say. This story is repeated. Every revolution in meta and micro galaxies of dark matters, of dark dreams. A known face in world religion from California, Oakland, 3 times predicted last 20 years, the end of our world, and still the world is there. And after all those years, he just apologized. It was misreading. Open up your eyes and souls. Don't believe in the ephemer, in this business of the fear. Our end is not yet here. The world ends, not even near. Just an old and new cameo. Don't believe in creepy brains. Nihil sine vero stio. And now there's a sonnet by him called Mother. You call again, I have a lot of pain. I can't remember many things, but you, how is your life, my bowl of hills and plains? That's your love for me, no other clue. My boy of hills and plains, like years before to be. You say with feelings far away from childhood, the fascination with hills and plains was me, keeping springtime as sacred love and moods. Can we tomorrow go back to our places with prunes and pears, with brooks, sunflowers, where young we were, with happy smiling faces, moonrise, yon Corvin, our house, a time of powers? Mother, let's listen to the phonogram. You love my books, my photographs. Okay, and
Thank you
now
very
we are
much.
going to read some poems in Romanian, or some prose in Romanian.
Eternitatea. Visez. Vara anului 2004, august, noaptea, dormeam, se făcea că eram în România, Dobrogea, Constanța în vizită. Fusesem și la Ion Corvid, locul nașterilor mele, de lângă pădurea Mihai Eminescu. În această pădure mă rugasem lui Dumnezeu la mănăstirea Peștera Sfântului Apostol Andrei, ucenicul lui Iisus Hristos. Îmi satisfăcusem dorul de țară, de locurile natale și oameni cu cuget curat. Când îmi venise timpul întoarcere, oameni necunoscuți ce păreau a vorbi românește s-au opus plecării mele la casa mea din America sub diferite rele pretexte. Mai ales mă învinuiau că sunt ilegal pe pământ. Când părerea mea de rău din vis de a mă întoarce să contemplu locurile natale se intensificase la maxim și nu mai găseam scăpare. În vis și din vis m-am trezit brusc în agitație. M-am uitat disperat în jur și fața mi s-a luminat într-o largă fericire. Scăpasem. Eram acasă, în America. Apoi m-am uitat pe fereastră la pădurea proprietății mele. M-am gândit treaz cum eram, dorul care ucide. Singur fiind, m-am rugat lui Dumnezeu și am mulțumit pentru lumina care creștea în mine și din afară. Mulțumit fiind, m-am culcat din nou în America și am mai dormit preț de o oră și am visat din nou și n-am știut că eram în vis. Se făcea că eram în ceruri. Fețe senine, biserici zvelte și temple, catedrale mărețe înconjurau o piață rotundă și largă, pavată cu marmură, ca și cele 8 străzi ce se întâlneau în piață Caraze. Coruri bisericești cântau imnul de slavă lui Dumnezeu, curgând pe străzi către cerul Sfintei Pețe. Toți și toate purtau togă. Eu eram parte într-un cor de 4 bărbați și 4 femei în violet, cu faldurile unduind molcom, sub o briză ce făcea să te simți sub Sfântul Duh mângâind apele cerești. Din fiecare stradă veneau coruri. Din strada din dreapta venea un cor în galben și mai numeros. Imnul nostru se intensifica și sunetele erau sfere armonice. Nu auzisem acest imn vreodată și nici nu-l creasem înainte de această revelație cerească. M-am trezit din nou. Treaz fiind, am cântat ceea ce aduceam aminte, privind la aceeași pădure prin aceeași fereastră. Admirau un brad înalt și frumos, dar încă departe de albastru. M-am simțit ce eram, pusnic. M-am vrut din nou în vis. Soarele se înălța, bucuria zilei venise. Bucuria adevărului venise și am deschis fereastra. O boare de vânt venea de afară, bucuria adevărului venise. Păsările pădurii cântau imnuri în sfere armonice. 3 căprioare pășteau calm în luminiș. Am început de nou să cânt imnul lui Dumnezeu. Păsările cântau și căprioarele pășteau. Nu mă mai doream în vis. Eram vis. Sunt vis. Mulțumesc ție, Doamne.
Thank you very much, and please
Thank
subscribe,
you, Julian,
and please subscribe to this channel.
and congratulations again